Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal, and you may already know, or now you do, that I have an Oracle card deck that I am trying to fundraise for publishing. So it costs quite a lot to have them published, and so I'm running a fundraiser on my site. Now it was a Kickstarter, but I tried to do a Kickstarter pretty fast, 25 days, to raise $9,000, which was probably a little fast. So it didn't fully fund. So I have traded it over to my site, as you can see with the link. So, hold on. So here it is, and I'm giving some readings from it tonight, and I'm live in a few places. So if you want a card, let me know. And here's my deck. So the artist is Shannon Oliver at Drakong Art. She did an amazing job. They're all elementals. So different kinds of mystical beings. These oracle cards are all about manifesting. Hi, Jean. Okay. Now, if you're inside my group right now, because I'm live in a few places, you will have to let StreamYard, you will have to let them use your, click on the link so that they can use your name. And that way I can see you. So I'd really appreciate if you do that, or at least you're going to have to say who you are each time you post. But I see Jean and I see Brandy. Hi. I see you too. So here we are. Let's start with Jean. Okay. Okay, Angelica. You got Abundance Windfalls. This is Samhain, a troll. And trolls are a type of giants inside my card deck. Hi, I don't see your name. If you're in my group, make sure you let StreamYard use your name. Anyway, back to Eugene. Trolls are a type of giant, and they are really sweet elementals. So this one is Abundance Windfall, meaning that abundance is coming your way. So I'm going to read you from my book, the book that comes with the deck. So the deck comes with a book. It comes with something like this, but it's a daily card picker, and it comes with an attunement to the deck. So, oh look, you got it again. That's almost impossible. So in the book, in the description, it talks a little bit about what the elemental is, because some of them are really unusual, and then a channeled message from them. So Abundance Windfall by Samhain the Troll. Classified as giants, trolls are kind, a bit shy, and do not have egos. They wish for you to stand in your power, take up your space, and to hold strong to your beliefs in a gentle way. Trolls are very abundant in all that they do, and they have a gentle confidence. They can help you learn to be kind in all situations without giving away part of your own self or beliefs. Samhain says, yes, a windfall of abundance is headed your way. Use this windfall to help you achieve your dreams in some way. Instead of the impulse to use this money to get ahead by reducing debt or a large purchase, use it to help fund your dreams or unique money-making experience. You'll be glad that you did. Well, hi, everybody. Okay, so let's see. Now, of course, that's what the book says, but I'm also going to give you a reading. So I do see that there is a little chunk of cash headed your way. Looks like it's going to be pretty great for you. So let's see. They say keep your kind of keep like a positive outlook when it comes to abundance, and it will help more. So that's what they're saying. It's a pretty simple message, I guess, this card. Who's this? I want to give you a, is this Angelica? All right. Well, Angelica, I have you down here. I'll get you for sure. Hi, Brandy. Here we go. Let's see. We're going to do it a few times. I'm going to click it because I feel like nobody ever gets the courage card if I don't do it this way. And stop. All right. You got synchronistic events. Starlight the dolphin pod. Let's see. So I'm looking it up in my little booklet. I like this card. Isn't it pretty? Shannon Oliver is the artist. You're welcome, Jean. Okay, so did you know dolphins are elementals on Earth that we are able to see? They are incredible healers who want to get back into alignment with our true selves. They want us to get back into alignment with our true selves. They help with many beings on the planets, on many planets, planes, and dimensions, and they have their own source planet. And Starlight is a community of dolphins, so they kind of speak as one in their message is, good work, your hard work at positive manifesting has paid off. Now you will see synchronistic events which happen to help you along your path. Celebrate often and acknowledge these happenings with gratitude to help you bring more synchronistic events to you. All right, so what they're showing me, Randy, is that there's a few things kind of lined up which are happening. You're about, it's like one or two things have happened already, and there's a few more that are going to make your mind, the wheels in your mind turning to come up with a new idea for you. And that new idea is going to be very profitable. That's the word they want me to use. It's going to be very profitable. So it's going to be a really good idea of something you already do, but it's something that is really important to you. It's kind of like an idea born of the heart, of like something that's meaningful, and that will help you come up with this idea. And you'll be, what I see is your face like so lit up and smiling and happy and like so excited to offer this to the world, and that it would be really great for you. So that's what I get. Hi, Dr. Kate. All right. So, okay, Angelica, you're next. Let's get you a card. So I want everyone to know that I am doing a fundraiser until Sunday night. It is on my site. You should be able to see the link, and there's all kinds of pre-orders that you can do. There's the regular deck, which comes with the attunement and the daily card generator, and there's also upgrades to that where you can also get there's 11 liquid Reiki sound healings from the beings in the deck, and there's one with 12. And then there's more. You can get one with like a sigil made personally for you, a manifesting sigil, which is not something I normally do for people, and a session discounted. And then there's lots of sessions discounted, including 30-minute sessions live if you want, which I don't normally do either. So there's a lot of things on there. You can even sign up to learn trans-channel mediumship, which I usually do in a group, as a single, just one-on-one, discounted if you guys are interested. So all those things help me get this deck to the publisher. So I really appreciate it. Okay, Angelica. All right, you got finish what you started. Merrimont, the elf. Did you get this before? So that's supposed to be, I asked her to make it. Maybe he's fixing Merlin's staff, and I love it so much I have to say that each time that it comes up. So there are many types of elves, but they're all healers and builders. All elves want to help humans to build the life we are craving. Call on them to help you with building your dreams or for help with any part of the home, whether improving one, finding one, or paying for one. They are more serious than other Fae, and they are in charge of many Fae portals on Earth that lead to many realms, including the Fae realm. And Merrimont's channel says, time to finish an unfinished project or begin a project that has been delayed. The path is paved to finish this project in the now. Celebrate your success with each completed part to help you finish more in the future. But this project will usher in more abundance and opportunities for you. Angelica, I see that it is a project that's been delayed, that and maybe it was delayed because of the baby, so your pregnancy. It was a project or something you almost finished, but you didn't quite, and they're telling you, don't forget to finish it. It's time to finish it. It's time to put that in use. Even if you think, I have no time to do anything, if you can get this finished, it kind of brings things to you. It's going to help you manifest all things that you want in your life. So by finishing it, by taking the time to finish it, is really going to make a difference in a lot of things in your life. So it'll be helpful. Okay. Who's this? Let me know who you are. If you're inside my group, inside face groups, you have to click the link to allow StreamYard to use your picture. Otherwise, you can click over to one of the other places I'm live. Hi, Frankie. Would you like a card? Hi. So I say hi, Olivia and Kate. And this person, I don't know who you are, but let me know. The funky sway. Okay. Oh, Christine. Hi. Hi, Joanne. So great. And Beverly. And here we go, Frankie. Okay. Now it's easier for me to give you a reading if I can see your face, but they're saying I can give you a good card here. Stop. So you got Flow. This is Earthly Lava Mermaid. We've actually updated this card a little bit, but this is the one I couldn't get it downloaded in time. So this is Earth. So these are lava mermaids. These are some of my favorite elementals that came to me that I never heard of before, which was really exciting. After this Oracle card deck, I'll be writing a little bit longer, not long, but longer explanations of all these different kinds of elementals that have come to me, because a lot of them are really unusual. Oh, hi, Amber. Okay. All right, Frankie. So it says lava mermaids are fire mermaids who regulate lava flow for cleansing sacred sites. They are gorgeous ebony creatures with flowing fire-like hair. They are powerful and have a root in Lemuria. Let's see if we can get it bigger. No, it doesn't really make it bigger, does it? There are many that are still in Hawaii and other sacred sites, and her message is, flow is a part of the magic of life. All answers rely on the flow. What is stagnant and not flowing in your life? What must you do to let it flow again? Acceptance, forgiveness, action. Get back into the flow of all things, and your life will reflect that flow with abundance and ease. So as you can see, this deck of cards are all about abundance. They're about abundance and manifesting. So not always money, but many things that we use cards for are for manifesting love or abundance, or that job, or will I get that job, or questions about manifestation. And so I guess that's why the elementals wanted me to make this a manifesting deck, and that's what it is. So since you've gotten flow, they show me that your flow is not moving as fast as it should, that there's something in the way. And the thing in the way is a problem, or it's work that it's time for you to do. So it's like something that's come up, like, quote, a bump in the road. It's like come up for you to deal with. And as soon as you do, just put your attention on it, forgive yourself, whatever it is you need to do to get past it, do some little shadow work, then that will help you get past it. And then your flow will increase. And that means more things that you want to happen will happen. So what is it like when your life is in flow? Well, it means that things are just happening. So things are just moving and shaking. Everything just seems to work out. Things are flowing. Like there's no big hiccups. There's no big problems. That's what flow is. So staying in the flow, of course, makes happier lives. And that's what they're talking about. So I hope that helps. I don't know. No, I can't see you. So just tell me who it is. Oh, it's Angelica. Oh, finish the trance class. I did feel like it was one of my classes they were talking about. I know. Oh, I can't wait for you to get the deck too. Thank you so much for pre-ordering, Len. I really appreciate it. Okay, so next we got Beverly. And we have Christine. Okay, Christine, let's see what you get. And you got synchronistic events. So I'm going to read it again for those who weren't on before. So this is Starlight the Dolphin Pod. Did you know dolphins are elementals on Earth that we are able to see? They are incredible helpers who want us to get back into alignment with our true selves. They help with many beings on many planets, planes, and dimensions, and have their own source planet. Starlight says, good work. Your hard work at positive manifesting has paid off. Now you will see synchronistic events which happen to help you along your path. Celebrate often and acknowledge these happenings with gratitude to help you bring more synchronistic events to you. So what I see immediately, Christine, is that you have really lined things up for moving, and they have and they're excited about this because it's something they wanted you to do. And I think that you may have already begun the move. I'm not sure, but they're showing me that it will be a lot of synchronistic events, like you moving to the new place, things happening, things, meeting certain people. Like you'll see, I saw a lot of synchronistic events when I moved here, of things working out and things just being really like, oh, I know I did the right thing moving here because all of these amazing things happened. And I see that that's, they're showing me that to show you that's going to happen for you too. So the main part that they want you to do, the action they ask you to do, is to keep up with gratitude. So continue to give gratitude for everything that's happening as you go along the path. The more you give gratitude, the more synchronistic events will be helpful to you. So, hi, Joanne. Okay. Let's get you a card. You got problem resolved. I feel like you got this before, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. So these are... So this is Ramal, the Phoenix, or Ramalt. I think it's more like Ramal. And the Phoenix beings bring truth and justice, as well as rebirth. Call on these creatures when you feel justice is needed. The Phoenix warns you that justice isn't always what you think it is, so you must always ask for the highest good of all and accept what comes to be. However, this card signals a good outcome for you. And Ramalt says, your problem is shifting to a favorable resolution. You have asked for help from the universe. Now you have received it. Once you have shifted your vibration from asking for help to the acceptance and gratitude for your favorable outcome, you will see results rather quickly. Time to celebrate. So that's kind of what I'm getting. That it is time to celebrate as if it's already happened. Making plans as if it's already happened. Could this be you wanting to move into your own place, or move to a new place? Is kind of because they show me, like, that's what they're showing me, like you kind of going through your things and saying, what am I going to keep and what am I going to give away, like preparing as if it's all right. Like, for instance, if that's it, if that's what you're trying to manifest to move, then it would be, that's what you would do. You would clear up everything, get it all ready, and start celebrating and wait for the word for what you already know will happen. And if you have, or that, make sure that you have put things in play for that to happen too. It doesn't just happen without your, being involved. But if that's what it is, then know that it's almost there. Maybe it's something else, and they're just showing me that as an example. You're welcome. What does this say? Oh, you're so welcome, Frankie. Thank you. Okay, so who's next? That I can see, if I can see your face or you've put your name, then I'll know. So this person, no, I can't see you, but you can come on my business page, or you can click that link and allow StreamYard to show your face. Okay, or your name. Here we go. This is the newest elemental to come to me. And he came to me, he said that he was a wolf named Barry, and I was like, I think you're here for the elemental deck. And he was like, yes, I am. And so he told me all about him. He said he was, told me all about himself and about wolves in general. And of course, this is the artist's rendition. I kind of see him a little bit differently, but he looks very like werewolf. He looks like a werewolf to me. So Gwolf is the newest elemental to come to me, and they are classified as giants. They are musicians, and they help others tune into the elemental healing music frequency. There are many kinds of Fae music. Perhaps you have heard a faint tune coming from your yard or from an unknown source. Could be a Fae party in a higher dimension in your garden. Has that ever happened to any of you? It's definitely happened to me, where you hear music and you're like, where is that coming from? Especially when my child was small and I had the those little, what's that device where you can hear your baby crying in the next room when they're napping? I can't think of the word, but I used to hear it on that, and I would go up to it and I would listen to it. It wasn't coming from there. It's coming from the garden. Okay, so Barry says, for it is not said enough. Give gratitude for every bit of happiness that comes your way. Even when releasing sadness or a lesson from the universe, give gratitude for all that you have learned and released. For the answer always lies in the acceptance and appreciation of gratitude. Make this an essential part of your life and give gratitude now to bring yourself much happiness. So I think this is a message that you already know, Kate, but let's see. They're just saying, that there's a little something that's like, they show me like is bugging you. They show me a gnat. It's like it's bugging you a little. And that to find the gratitude in that will help it be released, or help it transform into something that's not bugging you, or something that's helpful instead of aggravating. So it's sort of like an unlikely thing to give gratitude for. So I feel like you'll know what it is, but if not, just look around a little bit. Okay, Kristen. Well, catch a replay then. I'll give you a card. All right. Let's see. Oh, Olivia's next. I can see you. Ooh, you got Soul Family. So this is Cledens. He's an elemental dwarf. I have met elemental dwarfs many times, and they are really cool beings. So this is what the book says. The elemental dwarfs are here to help us in metaphysical and shamanic realms. They see far into the multiverse and have many answers to our questions about multidimensional living. And Cledon says, your soul family is larger than you know. It comprises some humans, as well as many spirit guides and beings in higher dimensional realms, here to help you. Search for those here in the flesh and make more opportunities to spend time with them. This will help you find your way forward more easily. So the message here is that there are many people in your soul group that do live close to you, and that they really want you to kind of find ways to meet people locally. They say you don't have to go crazy, but once in a while make a date for yourself, like twice a month I'm going to be doing this thing, or joining some meetup group, or finding some group. They show me like a flyer in a coffee shop or something, or finding a way to do some things. And it's something that you might be able to, bring your child along, or that it's an easy answer for that, that you could still go even though you're a single mom and you have all those duties. And they're just showing they're also showing like mom friends. So like another mom with maybe a kid the same age as Solomon and things like that. So that's a good message. Okay. Beverly, didn't I just give you a message? I think I did. Did I? Let me know if I skipped you, but I thought I remember giving you a. Well, okay, so hi, Amber, you're next. Wait, I'm trying to see if this is it. It is courage. I thought it was. So you got courage, Mateo, the griffin. So I have never talked to griffins before that I recall. Oh, I guess it's possible I forgot. But when I was almost done with the deck, there are a few beings who stepped forward and said, don't forget us. And one was actually gargoyles who didn't make it into the deck, but it turns out that griffins are related to gargoyles. So this is what they say. Griffins are creatures that are a mixture of eagle and lion. They are fierce, proud, fae creatures. You may call on them for courage or for information that cuts to the truth of the matter. They are no-nonsense truth speakers, and they encourage us to be truthful in all ways. They are related to gargoyles. Mateo says, courage isn't something you gather, but something you grow patiently from a seed. You must grow your courage by taking small or even large leaps of faith. Courage is knowing that you are held by the universe. It is trust in the divine. Trust and have courage, for you are protected in all ways. Amber, did you get this before? I feel like you got this before. Anyway, they're telling you to trust, and take a leap. Take a leap of faith. Do something that you need to do, and that you might be putting off because it makes you uncomfortable, but that is something that's going to yield great results once you do it. And sometimes just the act of doing something a little bit scary, taking that leap, can have huge rewards. So they're asking you to do that. So there you go. Who are you? Who are you? I'm going to give you a card. Just say who you are. Oh, it's Melissa Frank. Here we go. Okay, ooh, you got polar bear. So, Melissa, let's see. Release, go. This is Yesh with the polar bear. Polar bears are elemental beings from the star Polaris. Isn't that funny? Polar bear, Polaris. I never noticed that before, except for now it's highlighted. So I just noticed that. How interesting. Anyway, they are quite wonderful and silly, Fae, but also deeply trustworthy and helpful beings. Call on them to help you with finding your heart's desire. Let's see. And light path. Call on them to help you for finding your heart's desire and light path in this life. Oops, I just lost it. For they would love to help you. Sorry, I'm trying to get this document better. Okay, Yeshua says, it is time to leave a situation which is no longer serving you for your highest good. The situation may be a work-related partnership, a friendship, a lover, a job, or even a place, such as a house or office space. The result will be a higher vibration in your everyday life. Though it may be difficult to make this change, it will be worth it. Stay in your heart space and be as compassionate as you can in this situation. You must put yourself first and not put this off any longer. The time is now. So I get that there's a situation that it's time to move on from, and that it's not the first time you've heard the message, but now they're kind of saying it's exactly what it's saying. It's difficult, but it'll be worth it. Be compassionate and put yourself first and decide what you need to do for your greatest and highest good. That's what I get for you. Okay. All right. So, Kristen. Oh, you missed it, Beverly. Well, maybe if I have time, I'll give you another one. Okay, Kristen, if you're on, you got grounding. This is Tordal, the wood nymph. I immediately hear your spirit guide say, today is the day you need to ground a little bit more. But I'll read you the card. Wood nymphs are dryads or minor goddesses of the wood. These Fae creatures are close helpers of Gaia. They help her frequency vibrate through the woods and throughout all of Earth. They're beautiful creatures who understand how to work with the rhythm of life. Call on them for help with grounding, or if you need help with movement or releasing inhibitions. And Sordal says, you're being called to ground into new earth a little more firmly. A daily practice of earth grounding would be wise. Move and vibe with the vibration of Gaia's new earth beat. Feel it come through your body and let it flow through you. Feel your soul, free your soul by dancing to the new tune of Gaia's earth and help it come in more strongly in your life. So I kind of get that a little bit of dancing, a light language dance or something like that would help you ground a little bit more, and to try a new type of grounding, like perhaps thinking about the energy or the light from the fifth dimensional earth grid coming up and wrapping around you instead of just going down. So that's what I've been doing. Advice from Dr. Kate Flynn there too. Bringing that light up, around, and then going down, feeling like roots coming from the bottoms of my feet and going down and grounding into new earth. So sort of like a double there. Okay, Becky, hi. Let's see. Oh, you got courage too. So these are 44, as I look this up, these are 44 different elementals. Some of them are extremely different and new that you may not have seen before. Some of you, most of you, because some of them are new to me, I would say. And I am doing a fundraiser right now until the end of Sunday to get them published. It costs a lot. It costs almost $9,000 to have them completely published for 500 decks. So I would really appreciate if you would, if any of you watching right now would pre-order. There's so many choices, and there's even a digital choice, which I'm just offering right now. And there's all kinds of packages on sale too, packages I don't normally do. So if you would like, those are all there, and any of those just help me get them published. So this is Courage by Mateo the Griffin. Griffins are creatures that are a mixture of an eagle and a lion. They are fierce, proud, Fae creatures. You may call them for courage or for information that cuts to the truth of the matter. They are no nonsense truth speakers, and they encourage us to be truthful in all ways, and they are related to gargoyles. So Mateo says, courage isn't something you gather, but something you grow patiently from a seed. You must grow your courage by taking small or even large leaps of faith. Courage is knowing you are held by the universe. It is trust in the divine. Trust and have courage, for you are protected in all ways. Immediately they show me that you are already taking a leap of faith of something, but you were considering taking it a little bit larger, having like just a little bit more than what, and then you scale back a little bit, and they're saying, no, do the other thing, go all the way. So that's what they show me. There was like a decision there. You were trying to make a decision, and you decided maybe not the whole thing, and they're saying, no. If you do, the more you risk, the more, and this is, I don't think it's about money. It's about risking, your what you perceive as a risk to reveal. And so they're saying, go. So you are welcome. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Okay. I have my joy guide, as you know, a lot of you know, Olivia knows, is a polar bear. And I wondered, what kind of being he truly was. Thought he was showing himself to me as an animal first, like sometimes spirit guides do. Turns out that polar bears are elementals. Oh, okay. That must be Melissa. Hi, Lolita. Thank you so much for your help in my fundraiser. I really appreciate you. You're welcome. Okay, Lolita. Look what you got. You got the love card. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Love. This is a fairy elf called Mebe. While elves can be helpful to construct or build physical things, these elven fairies are helpful for building and constructing concepts, such as love. Love in this card could represent romantic love, familial love, soul, family, or friends love, or even self-love. And Mebe says, accept and allow the flow of love. What is the blockage that keeps this flow of love from surrounding you with its warm glow of contentment? Allow and accept that what is being given, and all will be well. Much happiness is coming to you when you open yourself to trust in love. So what I get is twofold. Working on the self-worth, which I know you work really hard on and you're doing really well with. But they want to let you know that all that work that you've done on your self-worth has even more benefits, and then to keep working on it, work on that last bit, work on it. And what's going to happen is it's going to allow the flow of love for romantic love, which I know that you are looking for. And so that is what's in the way a little bit. So work on that a little bit and you'll see some real changes. You're welcome. I'd love to give you one. Tell me your name. You must be in my group. Inside Facebook groups, you have to allow StreamYard. Otherwise, you can just say who you are, and I'll give you a card. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. Hi, I can see you, Missy. Okay, Missy, you're next. And thank you for your pledge. I appreciate it. Or your pre-order. I guess it's not a pledge anymore. Ooh, look at that. Trust your intuition. So as you guys know, that narwhals are elemental beings. I think that if we're going to talk about elemental beings, we can see that no one is surprised that narwhal is one, right? Crazy creatures. Did you know that not many people have ever seen a narwhal either? It's pretty interesting. Okay, this is Whirly. Trust your intuition. Maybe we aren't that surprised to find out that narwhals are elementals, but did you know their horn is actually a tooth? Though classified on Earth as whales, these wonderful beings are from Polaris, but they exist in many dimensions. They put their higher vibrational Fae energy into the water to increase the vibration of Earth, call on them to bless any water for bathing, healing, or drinking. You may see their spirits as small orbs of blue, green, or white. Whirly says, the answer you are seeking lies within. However, you must learn to trust the answers and information you are receiving. This is more than your intuition. It is also your psychic senses. Begin a regime of recording your intuitive thoughts in a journal so that you can learn to trust your instincts. So for you, I think the answer is a little bit different because you already know that you have your psychic senses are really open and you're really good at hearing them. So I think that,
Let me see if they're...
Also, Mom. So I think that what they're saying is to trust your instincts about yourself. That, it's very easy to give someone else a message, but it's harder to get a message for yourself. That's one of the reasons that people use Oracle cards and use the book that comes with it is to read for themselves, to pull themselves a daily card, to get some information on something. It's a little bit harder to read for yourself because, you want the answer you want, right? And I've made this deck for beginners to advanced readers in many ways, which you'll read about in the book when you get it, how to use them in different ways. But for you, what I get is trusting that intuition for yourself is really important. Just knowing that you do have good intuition, that the truth, that you do have it, that you are given good intuition. You do make good decisions because I hear you doubting your decisions about things, but they're saying you do have it. And that the only trick is to trust it. So before you may not have trusted it as much as you trust it now. And that's really what they're saying, that trust it now. Now your intuition and your instincts are better. They're way better. And so don't worry about mistakes you've made in the past. Now you can say, my intuition is great. And it might be good for you to really bring forward a really nice affirmation to say about it. Like, I trust my intuition. I hear, I get advice from my spirit guides, or I trust my intuition because I truly know what is best, or something like that. I can't think of one for you. You'll have to think of it, I guess, or maybe I'll think of it later and let you know. Yeah, but you have really good intuition. They're saying it's getting better all the time. So maybe that's it. My intuition is getting better all the time. Oh, that's so good. All right. Am I live on YouTube? I have this on so many channels because I'm using StreamYard, which is kind of cool. So I just want to see if it's working on my YouTube channel, because most of you seem like you're from Facebook. Oh yeah, you are, because this one's, it shows me where you're from. Okay. Terrific. All right. So is there anyone else who I couldn't see your name and I didn't give you a reading? Because I'd love to, but you know what else we can do is we can do a replay pick a card, 1, 2, and 3. A little bit about my deck. They will be called, I think they'll be called Elemental Magick and Manifestation, a Fae Oracle deck. Still deciding on that K. I'm not sure. I like using the K, but maybe it's not as searchable on Amazon. I don't know. Oops, that's the wrong thing. And they are help for your spiritual journey. And they are 44 different Fae beings. Fae beings, mystical beings, elemental beings, however you want to call them. They are beings who are like spirit guides, but vibrate at a higher vibration than beings we can see. Just like angels are at a higher, much, much higher vibration, and other beings are at a higher vibration, and many of them we can't see. Now, some of them we can see, like the narwhal and the polar bear, but I mean, have you ever seen one? Maybe not that many people see them. And whales and dolphins, things like that, those you probably have seen. So they just think of them just like you would think of spirit guides. Oops, my camera got blurry. Hold on. Because they, that's what they're here to help you. So there we go. They're here to help you in this life, just like your spirit guides. And all you have to do is really ask them to help, just like angels, just like spirit guides. They want to help. And so they've come forward to me many times. I attune people to them in my tag group and other ways. And they are really just really amazing beings. And so this card deck, I really hope, will help people get in touch with them more, learn more about them, understand them more, and connect with them. And those who are more advanced can connect with these certain ones, like Whirly, for example, who have great messages and help that they can give us. So this card deck is the beginning of a lot of things that are going to come together, and I'm really excited. So here's the replay. Pick a card. How many minutes have I been on? 39 minutes and 55 seconds. So I'll write that down. We'll put it in the what it says. Okay, so replay, pick a card. So here you are watching the replay, and you're wondering, what card am I going to get? So think about a problem or a situation, or just be open to receive a message, and pick a number right now. 1, 2, 3. And we'll start with number 1. So you got number 1 is Kel, the Silver Fairy. You are safe. And I'll read you a little bit about what silver fairies are from the book that comes with the card deck. Silver fairies are fairies that look like liquid silver. They move through and around the mineral silver in our world. They tell me they specialize in transformation. So call on them to transform anything you would like to manifest in your world. And Kel says it is safe for you to receive, safe for you to practice your spirituality and gifts, and it is safe for you to be who you truly are. You are here on this earth plane to experience these things, and we will watch over you so that you can. So that is the message here, which is that it's totally safe to do what it is that you want to do. Sometimes we are so afraid of what other people will say to us or think, or people, especially people that we love, that we are never fully true to the world about ourselves. And this is a card saying you are safe to do that. If you want to, talk about things that you believe in, or you want to come out to the world as whoever you think you are, like whatever you feel that might not be the norm, that might be against the norm, and you're afraid. But this is telling you that you're safe. You're safe to do so. In fact, you're supposed to do so. And it is part of your calling in this life. And so, a lot of times this is coming out of the spiritual closet or coming out as a medium. Sometimes I know that's really hard. It was very scary for me too. And, it's not the easiest thing that having this on my regular private channel as well can be a whole thing there. And so we all have to step out a little bit sometimes and be brave. And when you do, great things happen. But the important thing is that you'll be safe to do that. So that's a great message. All right, here comes number 2. If you pick 2. This was one of the first cards I got. This is Hiawatha, the Garden Fairy. Tend to your garden. Let's see if I can get it to come up. These are kind of big. Okay, I'll have to do her name, I guess. Okay, here we go. Tend to your garden, Hiawatha, the Garden Fairy. Fairies are so helpful for anything related to love or relationships, manifesting, animals or children, nature or environmental causes. They are sometimes mischievous, but they are never mean. If they think you need to learn a lesson, they may hide your keys or other items until you figure out their intent. I've got many stories about that. If you have stories about that, definitely should join Ascension and 5D Daily group, because we talk about stuff like that. Okay, and her message is, Hiawatha says, while your attention has been focused elsewhere, something or someone in your life has been neglected. Maybe it was a hobby that once gave you joy, such as music, movement, or art. Perhaps it is actually your garden, or perhaps it is a lack of family time or a good friend you haven't been in touch with for a while. Reach out to the friend, make time for family, or kindle your forgotten pleasure. So if you got this card, this is all about while you were busy, you forgot something. It's like, hey, remember that thing? Remember that thing you used to do that like made you so happy? Do you remember that? That's still there waiting for you to pick it back up. And this is the card to tell you that. Okay. All right. Are you ready for 3? Those of you who picked 3, and if there's anyone left to give private messages, private, public, personal messages too, I'll be happy to do that next. Okay. It won't be too private. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. This is a very popular card tonight. I feel like we're all experiencing synchronistic events in this time of ascension where things are really shifting and changing, and we are seeing things coming to fruition that we are really wanting to happen. And so synchronistic events has come up several times in the past few readings. So it's Starlight, the dolphin pod. Did you know dolphins are elementals on Earth that we are able to see? They are incredible healers who want us to get back into alignment with our true selves. They help with many beings on many planets, planes, and dimensions, and they have their own source planet. Starlight says, good work. Your hard work at positive manifestation is paid off. Now you will see synchronistic events which happen to help you along your path. Celebrate often and acknowledge these happenings with gratitude to help you bring more synchronistic events to you. Now, if you pick this card, number 3, what I'm seeing is slightly different than the other readings of those who got this card tonight. And what I see is they show me kind of steps. It's like you are just beginning this path. And well, maybe it's not that different than somebody else's reading, but they're showing me there's a lot of things. Okay, no, they're showing me it's a little bit different. There's events, synchronistic events happening, but each one you will have to choose. So they come to you, but you don't have to take them. So the message, if you picked this, number 3, is that when these synchronistic events happen, notice them, that they're related and that they're trying to get your attention, and there's something that you should consider and do because you have the choice to not do them. And if you do that, then you won't be lining up your synchronistic events for manifestation and your light path, helping you along your soul's path, what I call the light path. So this one's a little bit of a warning in this case. When you see them, acknowledge them, and they are there for a reason. They're getting your attention. They're trying to get you to take a path that will make you very happy. Many times we think, I think the hardest thing we have with manifestation is that we try so hard to make the how. We have decided, great, this is what I want, and I've already figured out how I can get it. So universe, bring it to me this way, right? Like perhaps I was like, dear universe, I want to have your Oracle deck card. So I'm going to do a Kickstarter. I'm going to do it really fast, and you're going to get it for me, and it's going to work. And the universe was like, no, that's not how we're doing it. We'd rather you come on live as much as possible, do all the harder things and do all the, I don't know, whatever it is that they want me to do. I could go on, but it's like, no, we want it to be this way because this way works out better for you. So that is why my Kickstarter is now a personal fundraiser. There's your extra information. So, and so thank you all who have donated. I do have a donation without reward, but mostly they are packages or pre-orders. So you definitely get what, you can choose one, whatever you're going to get helps you and helps me. And hopefully I will see that it's all coming to fruition faster than I think, but it is definitely in the works. It's in motion. And I start with the publisher on August 9th. And so I'm really excited to get these cards out to you. I'm still working on the little booklet that comes with it. We're still working on the box and the design for the booklet, and a few of the cards were I think we finished working on today. So that's really fun. I tried to make these cards a few things. First of all, easy to read, that you wouldn't need the book if you didn't want to use it. I don't always like to use the book, so that was one thing I wanted. That the book instructed, like each one wasn't too long, so you heard me read them to you. They're not long. They're not 2 pages or anything like that. That's too much for me. I don't even use the book half the time, but when I do, when I do, then I really like to have something there sometimes if I'm just not getting the message, or if it's for me, but that it's not too long. And I also wanted to make sure that, these Fae beings, they're not people, they don't really look like people, but that's kind of how we personify them. That's the word. And so I wanted them to be more multicultural. So So that's what I did. Well, of course, some of them just look like dolphins and stuff. Of course, I can't get them to come up. But I wanted them to be, more multicultural and not everybody look all the same. And so that was another part of what I wanted to do there. So thank you all so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and one of the fundraisers is a spirit circle. So you get 2 readings and you can give one if you want. And if you want help giving one, if you're not used to giving messages, I'll help you. I'll help guide you through it or give you confirmation if you want. And you'll get a message from me. Everybody in the spirit circle, it's online, it's on Zoom, gets a clearing. So it's a safe space. And it's gonna be really fun. So, and I thank you so much, Becky. I can't wait to see you there. Oh, good. I'm glad. All right, well, thank you all for watching my live. I hope you learned some things about elementals. I appreciate you guys who, I appreciate you all, whether you donated or not, or pre-ordered or not. And if you can't pre-order, but you want to help, you can always share this video or share the event on my page, which is Rachel Chamness Ascension and Lightworker Guide. And that's who I am. And that really helps me too. Or you can do both, because that helps me get it in more people's vision, right? And so if you do pre-order, you'll be one of the first to own this deck. And you can take advantage. And here's the fundraiser spirit circle round. Safe space readings. It's August 7th, 2 p.m. Eastern time, so not too late across the largest pond for my European friends. Get 2 readings, give a reading if you want, and all in safe space. So thank you so much. Hi, Yolanda. Do you want to? I'll give you a card if you'd like. Here we go. This is one of my favorite cards. Trust and patience faunally. I had to look this being up. I've been seeing these beings for a while, and they actually have a name. So I was excited to find their name is Servitor. So this is faunally, and this is one of my favorite cards. I love this card so much. Servitors are shy creatures who are not often seen here on Earth. They are therefore lucky. If you connect with one, you should give them many thanks for appearing to you with a message. Unlike a deer on Earth, who are prey to many species, these species are calm and trusting in the Creator. They are children of Gaia. So Faunali's message is, for from your perspective, you cannot see the forest through the trees or the light through the sunset. You must therefore release all worry and instead trust in the coming result of your wishes and desires. For the very best possible outcome is assured once you release all worry and place your trust in the universe. You cannot possibly know the very best outcome from your human perspective, so it may look different from what you are desiring, yet once it is yours, you will not wish it to be any other way. All right, so, right, it's a little bit Bambi-ish. This is about the house. Oh, you jumped ahead of me. Okay. Yeah, so you are supposed to, oop. It just came apart. I'll just use this part and then I'll fix it afterwards. My husband is the fixer of all my my pendulums. They always need fixing. I use them so much. Okay, so this one, or no, I use the angel one. I use the angel side. Okay, is this about the house? Ooh, yes, it is. Yeah, total fun. Yeah, it is about the house. So just trust and patience is the key. So they're saying, they kind of show me like you being impatient and just kind of driving yourself crazy with little things. And they're saying, don't do that. Instead, just stay in trust and patience. No, it might take longer than you wish, but the best outcome will happen. Well, it's probably my polar bear. I got a lot. There's a dragon here too, so there's a lot of beings in here waiting for me to pick their card, I'm sure. All right. Well, I guess my pendulum is saying it's time to go. So thank you all so much. I hope you, if you're just hopping on, know that as soon as I hop off, you'll be able to do the pick a card, which is at 39 minutes and 55 seconds. You're welcome. Thank you all so much. And please check out the link for what I'm offering to help me raise money for the deck. And I'll be back soon. I'll be thinking tonight when to schedule the next one. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.